What's up, guys? Team Simply Mott here again. Today we're going to be talking about the latest YCS results in Miami.
Alright, so first we'll give you a little rundown of what the top 16, top 8 were. Check down in the description, we're going to have a text list of all this, you don't have to remember. So top 16, the big 3 decks dominated. I mean, Macro Rabbit was 4, Water, there were 4 Mermills, 5 Windups, plus Fire Fist Karakuri, Psychic Karakuri actually. Some people said that it was like an OTK-ish, so I'm not quite sure how that works. And then 1 Dark World. So, I mean, as to be expected, I mean, I think sometimes, like, a lot of people just look at just kind of what won the YCS, but if you look at something like the top 16, like, something like that, you can really tell, like, what the best decks are. I mean, it's not just the one that wins it, it's the ones that get to the top, and for this, I mean, you can clearly see, all but 3 of the decks were Rabbit, Windup, or Mermail, so, I mean, that's the meta right now, those 3 ones. Soon it will be only 2, though. So then top 8, you had 2 Mermail decks, one of them by Billy Brake, everyone's, favorite YCS winner. 2 Windups, and the Karkuri, Fire Fist, and Dark World all made it. And then only 1 Rabbit, which kind of surprised me. Everyone else lost. And then so top 4, you had Billy Brake's Mermails versus Windups, and then Karkuri versus Windups, and then both the Windups won, and in the mirror match, Travis Smith won. So it's almost a nice ending to kind of a YCS to have, Windups go out on top their final hurrah, especially for it to be a mirror match. So if the speculated ban list is true, which basically everyone thinks it will be, I mean, it's all but confirmed, it just needs to be on that Konami website, then I think this is kind of Windup's last hurrah. I mean, yes, people said the same thing about Inzectors, and then, hell, they came back and won a YCS, but I think that this hit to Windups might even be a little bit more severe than the Inzector hit. Yes, they can still do a lot of stuff. I mean, a lot of the speculated builds will have them abusing Invoker, and they're still going to be a good deck. I mean, it's not like it's going to suddenly drop down to Tier 3 status, but I don't think we're going to see it win another YCS. Maybe it'll get a top 32, maybe even a top 16, but Windups, as we know it right now, I think they are kind of gone. Mermails, on the other hand, I think Mermails are just hitting their strides right now. I mean, if the ban list is correct, I mean, the next format, look out for Rabbits and Mermails. I mean, those are going to be the top decks. I'm a little surprised. I mean, there was only 1 Fire Fist in the top 16. Apparently, it was a 13-year-old kid, so that's great. Yu-Gi-Oh is truly a children's card game. Yeah, Fire Fist really didn't have kind of the impact that we thought. I mean, they had been doing really well at some regionals, but they're a great deck, but I just think that Mermails and Dino Rabbits have a little bit more explosive power. But yeah, Mermails. A lot of people were saying that they want Undine to get hit, and Billy Brake showed that he doesn't care if Undine gets hit because he doesn't need it. I mean, that's kind of why we advocated for a hit on Dragoons, is because Mermails don't need Undine. I mean, they have Abyss Lead and Abystius from the new Cosmo Blazer set that function just as well, if not better, than Undine. So, in general, look for Mermail prices on, especially on those 2 cards, to kind of rise. Yeah, Mermails and Macro Rabbits are going to be the top decks. I mean, a lot of people are saying that that Sangan hit hurts Rabbit, but the fact is, if you ran Macro Cosmos, you normally wouldn't even get off Sangan's effect, because either Sangan would get banished, or you just go into Sangan and get Tour Guide. I mean, it's rare for, I guess unless you really, really wanted that Rabbit, it's kind of rare for them to go Tour Guide into Sangan and then just leave the Sangan there. Especially because normally Macro's on the field, so... So, I think the big advantage might go to Macro Rabbit, because the fact that they can run Macro, that really shuts down Mermails, and it also, kind of shuts down Fire Fist. I mean, all the effects of, the bear, about sending the Fire Formation cards to the graveyard, I mean, Macro will stop that. So I still, some people are saying that, that Sangan hit's really going to hurt Rabbit, but I still think going into the next format that Rabbit will be the top deck, followed closely by Mermails. Fire Fists are kind of going to be, right behind them. Dark World got, top 8. Dark World's a very good deck. 6 Sams with 1 more Smoke Signal not getting hit, they'll be up there, but...
Where's Prophecy?
Prophecy, you know, it seems like every YCS, like I think the Prophecy was the first feature match, and everyone's like, okay guys, Prophecy's gonna come. They didn't really. I mean, it's still a good deck. We'll wait until, you know, Divine Judgment comes out to really judge Prophecy. You know, it seems like their support's kind of, you know, coming in smaller chunks. Meanwhile, Wormrails, it's like, here's all your support in Abyss Rising, and then here's, you know, that little extra bit that you can use to replace Undine and Cosmo Blazer. So, and Macro Rabbit's just always... Rabbit's never gonna die, it seems like. You know, maybe Psychic Karakuri, maybe. So, yeah, I mean...
Grand Soil, right? Grand Soil?
Grand Soil. I mean, overall, I mean, I guess it was a pretty good YCS. I'd almost like it. I mean, what do you guys think? Should Konami have like a live stream or something? I mean, from some of the people that were commenting on Pojo, I mean, they were saying how like there were a lot of technical difficulties. Like, come on, you know, in the age of, you know, Twitch TV, you know, why can't we get some live coverage online? I mean, I think that would be cool. You know, instead of having to wait on Pojo for people to just post it, just because they're wrong half the time about what actually happened. But so yeah, I mean, I guess the take-home message of this is, you know, wind-ups, this is kind of their last hurrah. And then, you know, not getting touched by the ban list, you know, Mermails are ready to pounce, and, you know, they will threaten for, you know, the top deck of next format, so it'll be interesting to see where we go from here. So, thanks for watching, guys. If you want, we have, you know, the ban list video that you can go look at. We're still promoting our Harlem Shake video. I think we're at 1,700 views and strong, so... go watch some sexy dancing. So thanks, guys, and stay tuned for some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos.
And Family Guy.